I'm going to show you how to make vegetarian ramen. I use a lot of vegetables in order to get a broth rich in flavors and umami. To make the broth, you can use whatever vegetables you like and have on hand. In mine, I put 1/4 green cabbage, 1 carrot, 1 zucchini, 1/4 napa cabbage, 4 white mushrooms, 5 ounces of daikon, 7 ounces of butternut, 2 slices of ginger, 1 head of garlic, 1 onion, 1 white part of the leek, 1 shiitake, and 0.3 ounces of kombu seaweed, which are natural flavor enhancers. Put them in a saucepan. You can also make this vegetarian ramen with just 2 or 3 types of vegetables. Add 8 cups of water and 1 teaspoon of salt. Bring to a boil with the lid on high heat. When it starts to boil, turn to very low heat and let it simmer for 2 hours, still covered. Meanwhile, toast 5 tablespoons of sesame seeds. You can also use already roasted seeds. On low heat, regularly stir. Plain sesame seeds, freshly grilled, have a more intense aroma. After 5 minutes, a nice scent rises and they'll start to take on color. Turn off the heat and continue stirring for another 20 seconds. Then crush them. Cut the bok choy in 2. Finely chop 5 cloves of garlic. Grate a piece of ginger to get 1 tablespoon. Chop 3 spring onions, separate the white and the green parts. Prepare 3 tablespoons of miso paste. It brings a lot of flavor and umami. Also take 1 tablespoon of chili puree, 4 tablespoons of sake for subtle flavor, 2 cups of plain soy milk. It adds thickness and vegetable protein to the soup. For the topping, add some crunchy vegetables. First, some homemade kimchi. I always have a jar in my fridge. 5 ounces of bean sprouts that I put in boiling water for 2 minutes. Rinse them with cold water to keep their crunch. Then season with a pinch of salt, half tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of gojugaru powder, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and some spring onions. Mix and keep aside. The broth is ready. It has simmered for 2 hours. In a saucepan heated over medium heat, put 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. When the oil is hot, add the chopped garlic and grated ginger. Also add the white part of spring onions. Occasionally stir for 2 minutes. Then add the miso paste, the chili puree, and the sake. Regularly stir until you see the red oil. The flavors combine and intensify. After about 4 minutes, the red oil appears. Add the crushed sesame seeds. Turn to low heat and stir for 10 seconds. Turn to medium heat and gradually add the soy milk while mixing. Then add 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper, half tablespoon of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Mix. When the mixture boils, add the vegetable broth. Mix and taste. If necessary, you can add some soy sauce. Turn to very low heat and don't put the lid on. With soy milk, the broth shouldn't boil hard, as this could alter the texture of the preparation. Put the bok choy in boiling water for 1 minute. Then drain them. Prepare the bowls for each guest one by one. First, put the vegetables from the broth. Take a portion of fresh noodles, untangle them. If you want to make homemade ramen noodles, you can watch my video. Put them in a pot of boiling water over high heat. Briefly stir to prevent them from sticking to the bottom of the pan. For store-bought noodles, the cooking time is indicated on the packaging. Here, with fresh homemade noodles, when they come up on the surface, after 1 minute and 30 seconds, drain them and put them in one of the bowls. Add the broth. And top with some bok choy, bean sprouts, 1 tablespoon of corn, kimchi, and spring onions. Bon appétit! This Japanese vegetarian ramen is very deep in flavor. The soy milk, miso paste, and sesame seeds mixture gives a nice thick and creamy texture. The vegetables are very tender. Choose them according to the season and your tastes. Thank you, and see you at the next homemade dish on Morgan Recipes.